Lifeweaver needs a rework. What is up guys, it's Warhorg, and today I'll be having a yapping conference about a rework for Lifeweaver. I've been thinking of it for some time now, but I haven't been able to find a good solution for it, and whining about something and not having a solution won't take us anywhere, so I made a concept of what his new kit would look like. Firstly, I want to talk about what Lifeweaver's kit is all about. He's a flower-based hero that wants to keep his teammates alive, enable them, and rescue them from bad positioning. Well, I want to start with the most juicy part, the ability that is the most annoying, which is Grip. It's insanely annoying and is a way too easy ability to use compared to how much value it is. A tank is overextending, grip him. Genji ults Ana, grip. Ana gets stuck by Tracer, grip. It's pretty annoying how a normal ability can shut down any ult so fast, but at the same time, Life Grip is the most important ability for Weaver, so I would not want to remove it, but change it. Firstly, when you get gripped, you can still take damage. This way, gripping someone that has already been hit by Tracer ult or cast nade can still die, or get hit by shots and die. This would make grip significantly worse, and one thing I do want it to do is to cleanse you for being purple, and you could even say it would remove damage ticking over time like Dynamite, Widow Trap, or Virus. While it cleanses you from dots and nades, I don't want it to cleanse you from everything such as stuck bombs. This way you can still die from tons of stuff while being gripped, because it more or less works as an ability to rescue your teammates from bad positioning. But if they're already fucked by Echo or Tracer, they're fucked, but still having a chance of survival because of the heal that applies when the grip is used. Which I don't remember right now how much it is, but so grip goes from an ability to mindlessly grab teammates from everything and save them and they have no chance of dying, to an ability you need to use before they're already fucked to save them, and works more or less in a position save that cleanses at least nade, and you could even add more healing to it to make it not cleanse dots. Now grip has two good uses. Firstly, use it to save teammates before disaster, then you can also use it to time it with your teammates for them to overextend, make a play, and if they fail, they can still survive with grip. While you can do this now, I believe that this change makes grip more of an ability where you need to think and plan ahead. Now next up we have Petal platform, which in my opinion is a pretty cool ability. It enables teammates pretty well. You can use it on hit scans and even cast Soldier, Widow, or Bob when they pop ult. And to be honest, the only problem I have is that you can just yoink everyone out of some ults like Orisa and maybe Zarya, I don't remember. Now the only change I could maybe add is to make it pierceable again, so you can't just mindlessly escape. Going over to his healing and damage, then we're going to talk a little bit about his dash and ult. So I think his healing can be quite annoying because it feels so shit fighting someone and their health keeps getting high healing bursts. So I think what would be a good addition is to lower the amount he can heal and increase the charge rate and travel time on his healing. This makes healing less bursty and more constant, while having less travel time makes it feel less bullshit when a teammate dies before getting hit. Now on to his damage, I do think is fine. But as he do shoot thorns, it would be cool to have a teeny tiny bit of damage over time on it, but not a lot. Just because it would make sense and be cool. This means you could maybe lower the instant damage too just a bit, but I think this change is nothing important. Next is his dash. So it's quite an easy ability, which I think is fine also, a disengage with a little bit of healing to it. When he's getting dived by a Genji or Tracer, he can still die when he dashes. The dash isn't something like Fade or Swift Step, it doesn't feel shit to play against, so to be honest, no change needed on this ability. But I have one idea. I love the thought of the dash leaving a trail on the ground with something. It would be cool to keep the heal on it or lower it a bit and then add a trail to teammates to walk on. When they walk on it, they gain movement speed while on it and 1 to 2 seconds after. I love that idea. So the last part, his tree. Well, for the most part, tree is okay, but if I had to change one thing, it will be the overhealth and healing is kind of basic and I want to try something else. That is damage reduction, so I'm gonna do this instead. Teammates inside tree gets 2 buffs, which I will be using a reference to World of Warcraft for. They get thorns and bark skin. They take reduced damage, let's say 75%. Then the remaining 25 goes into thorns, which will reflect back onto enemies that shoot you. So you get hit by 100 damage, you only take 25 and the enemy takes 75. While at the same time having a tuned down version of the healing pulses. Actually that sounds pretty OP, but it's an ult and I have no idea when it comes to numbers. But having a tuned down healing pulse, thorns and bark skin sounds quite exciting because it's something quite new. Now 75-25 can be very bad, I'm not sure about the numbers, but having healing, damage reduction, and damage reflection is the key here. You don't want it to feel unfun to play against, but at the same time you don't want people to just burn through it. And I guess if this were to be added, we would need to test a lot of things out, different numbers on tree, but I like the idea of having something new into a support ult that isn't pure healing, damage boost, or overhealth. I'm gonna ignore Ilariot being different because that shit ain't a support ult. It doesn't fucking support the team, but that's a story for another time. I am no expert on hero balance, quite the opposite actually. My takes tend to be quite bad because there are many things you need to think about and consider, and I never learned how to think. But I low-key think in this rework, I actually did a half-decent job at making the abilities more fun to play against. Do you think I cooked? Let me know in the comments below. If you did enjoy this kind of videos, I'd love to make other rework concepts to heroes that needs it, like Reaper, Widow, or maybe Hanzo. Just let me know. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot, and I will see you guys soon again. Adios.